Hi, you all. Happy Tuesday. I hope you had a wonderful long weekend. This is Miss Wilson getting ready to go over reading with you. So, for Text Structure Tuesday, you're going to be reading a paragraph about President's Day. President's Day is February 12th. So, the Friday that we had off last week was President's Day. After you read the paragraph, you're going to determine the main idea. The main idea of a text is what it's mostly about. So read through all of your answer choices and then use this circle to circle the correct letter choice. After you've answered that first question, the second one is asking what is the result of the Uniform Monday Holiday Act. So if you need to reread the paragraph again, do so. You're going to see what happened because of that act, that law being passed. And you're going to type the correct letter choice in the box. For Base 10 Tuesday, you are going to be rounding to 300. So which of these numbers rounds to 300? You're going to drag and drop the color to one of the correct peanuts. Remember that if you're rounding to the nearest 100, you need to look in the tens place. If the tens place is 5 or more, you round up to the next 100. If the tens place is 4 or less, you round down to the 100 that you're currently in, whatever number is in the hundreds place. Okay, Kobe Bryant made 8,378 free throws in his career. What is the value of the 7 in this number? So you're going to write the value. Is it 7, 70, 700, or 7,000? Okay, for reading this week, we are focusing on Troy Andrews. Troy Andrews is a famous musician. He is from New Orleans, which is in Louisiana, a state south of us. And he is known as Trombone Shorty. It was a nickname given to him when he was a kid. He started playing the trombone at the age of 4, and the trombone was bigger than he was. So they called him Trombone Shorty. So listen to this song just to get a feel for the kind of music that he is known for. You don't have to do anything on this page other than listen to the song and read the caption. For the next slide, you are going to be comparing a biography and an autobiography, just the two different genres of writing, of books. So a biography is a book that is written about a person's life, but it is written by somebody else, not the person whose life was lived. For example, I could write a book about Harriet Tubman, or I could write a book about Martin Luther King Jr. or Albert Einstein, but I am not any of those people. So I would be writing something called a biography. So a biography is a text that is written to inform the reader about a real person's life. So it tells you about a person's life. It is told in third person, which means that we use the person's name. You don't see the word I because I'm not that person, so I wouldn't use I. It's written in chronological order, so it always starts with the beginning of their life and goes until the end or the most current part of their life. And the content is about what makes them special and what the world has gained from this person, how they have helped our world in some way. Now, an autobiography is slightly different. An autobiography is written by the person who it is about. So, if there was a book written by Martin Luther King Jr. about himself, that would be an autobiography. An autobiography is a text that is written to inform the reader about a real person's life. The author of the text is the person who is featured in the autobiography. It is told in first person, so you'll hear the word I, and it shares important true events. Okay, so your job is based on what I've told you and what you've read in these anchor charts Tell me one thing that is different about a biography than an autobiography. That is one contrast. Tell me one way they are the same in the middle. How do they compare? And then one way an autobiography is different than a biography, another contrast. So just one thing in each of the columns. Then you're going to listen to the story Trombone Shorty. It is an autobiography, which means it was written by Troy Andrews himself. So after you've listened to Trombone Shorty, I want you to tell me what you think the most important thing or the most interesting thing you heard about Troy Andrews' life. What did you find most interesting? What did you think was amazing? What did you think was sad? What stuck with you? The word that adults use is what resonated with you. After listening to the story, what stuck in your head? And then the last thing you're going to do is you're going to think about the lesson Troy Andrews had for you. The author wants you, the reader, to learn from challenges he faced in his own life and apply it to your life. This can also be called the central message. So lesson and central message, they're synonyms. So after you've listened to the story, I want you to write what you think the lesson from the story is. What is Troy Andrews trying to teach you? And then I want you to type or insert a picture of 3 things you can do in your life after hearing that lesson. So what can you do in your life now that you know what the author is trying to teach you? So have fun with this. There's not just one answer. If you don't remember how to insert a picture, you go up here to insert image, search the web, and then you can type whatever it is that you are looking to illustrate. All right. I hope you all enjoy learning about Troy Andrews. He is a really great jazz performer. And ironically enough, today is Mardi Gras. So I hope you all have a great Fat Tuesday and enjoy learning about Trombone Shorty. Thank you.